And he's got a couple wins on ZD as of late. He's gone last stock, last hit a couple times as of late. But ZD's still firmly in the lead when it comes to set count. But let's see what NickDistrict can't do here. Winners finals, y'all. Nick, he said he was back last week, and good God, looks like he meant it. So this is a matchup that I talked to Oolong and Nick about. Both of them absolutely despise it. It just feels as though Wolf does everything that Weaver Trainer wants to do, how you have the projectiles that you can go ahead and compel approaches, plus it's transcendent, so it can clank with those hitboxes that Nick wants to toss out at mid-distance and even beat them. You've got Shine, and then you have those big, meaty claws to just intercept any kind of aerial attempts here. Kind of have to play grounded here and try to anti-air Wolf. And if he just applies safe pressure, how? How do you do anti-air? Dash attack, forcing a tech chase situation, but not quite going to get more out of it to ZD. But that's the problem. You toss this character up in NickDistrict's Weaver Trainer, and it has a ton of trouble landing. Oh, trying for the spicy combo right there. Not quite going to work out, but the delayed mash actually gets him out of that up smash. That platform assist was so clutch for ZD. And he gets a down smash again. NickDistrict with the air dodge back to stage, not quite working out. Great use of the up air, though. You know that ZD's going to go for that forward tilt and try to catch a two-frame. Just, yeah, toss out an aggressive hitbox, especially while you have deep breathing active. All right, those trades absolutely not working out for Nick. 2 or 3 times in a row, he just got reset trying to get back to edge. Neither one working out. Try to set up the soccer ball, but again, I feel like that's kind of, like if I had to pick a difference between Oolong's Weaver Trainer and NickDistrict's, it's that Oolong will be more than content to go for neutral and try to like neutral you down. Nick just kind of does it sometimes. Like he just tosses out that up smash in random spots, and that can like pay dividends sometimes. Others, it's a sign of impatience, and oftentimes you can just get blown up for it. Kind of what we're seeing here. Like ZD has seized the control in this match after a couple of these like call-outs here, and it just has not worked out for Nick. Does manage to clean up that stock, though, with the Sun Salutation. And misses the tech right there is Nick, so this is an awkward spot here. Gets the parry, but he doesn't actually parry the second hit of that landing area. Up tilt into up air, so solid damage. And this is all of a sudden very doable for Nick. Like, the neutral game is very good this game so far. Particularly this last stock. I've been really impressed with him clawing his way back. Now he's reeling back, and he gets the returning soccer ball to reverse ZD. And he gets the tilt too! What a comeback from NickDistrict. And immediately you see ZD making the sign as run it back. The salty run back immediately. So NickDistrict, after I'm carping on him for just kind of doing it and feeling that he was being a little bit impatient, he settled down right back to where he needed to be. And it was suddenly ZD that was flailing, trying to get some of those big hitboxes. All right, back on the same stage. His second verse going to be the same as the first. Perhaps we'll have to see here. If I had to pick like one thing I'd like to see ZD do in this matchup that I think he's just too stubborn to do, is I'd like to see him like play differently, potentially disengage when Weaver Trainer's deep breathing active. Like this character, Wolf can camp. Wolf can 100% run across the stage, toss out a couple lasers, and shine these reflect these projectiles. Like he doesn't need to run in when NickDistrict has deep breathing, but he wants to engage. He wants to play the video game. And I respect that, but when the character's got the cheater moves active, sometimes you can just go ahead and let him have that. You get neutral into dash attack there, sending NickDistrict down into the depths. That's going to be an easy recovery there. And then the platform assist, let me get back. I think he was 100% correct to bail out of that deep breathing. ZD, not going to let you have that one for free. That up smash actually catching NickDistrict kind of like just dash in on the initial dash. Back here does claim the stock too, so healthy percent for ZD, but I mean, no percent is healthy when deep breathing stuff. So he has to play super careful here. That instant like turnaround tilt, I really dig that from Nick. Like that back hitbox of that board tilt has so much disjoint that it can be very, very difficult for characters to challenge that. And the disjoint just like, it's weird. It's a weird hitbox. Jab buffs coming in clutch right there for the Wolf. It's like the one bad move that he had and they made it like function. Going offstage with the down air, but yeah, it feels like Nick is just tricky enough with those that up B. Like the hula hoops, you can hold down to like change the trajectory of when they're going to pop off, and you can still usually make it back. So a good trick from NickDistrict, but it's not going to save him from a full stock deficit. And now 2 times in a row, ZD has just landed the forward air that he absolutely needed at low percent, and he gets fair back here to claim the stock. What a combo from ZD. He hit 1 fair at 0, and Nick did not get a chance to play the game. Every now and then, ZD reminds us why his Wolf is so sick. Good lord. It's like his Fox's advantage state, everybody knows that Fox is a good advantage state. Everybody knows what that character can do the second it hits a dash attack. Every now and then, it's like, oh, I have a safe on shield forward air that also leads into grab, and my whole kit, and sometimes you just don't get a chance to actually touch your sticks once I hit one of them. Yeah, fade back forward air this time. He's done it twice now. So perhaps, again, I carved on it a little bit and he started doing it. Deep breathing up. ZD started to fade back to the fair so that he can make it safe. All right, deep breathing allowing NickDistrict to burst out of disadvantage and get a little bit of combo of his own. But you have to be careful. Those platform-assisted combos can carry you off stage in a heartbeat. That was millimeters away, landing that forward smash with ZD. Gonna get the 2-frame here. No, can't quite connect. And the header a little bit too high. Lets ZD get the grab instead. Up smash again. NickDistrict. I think I like that call out though because it wasn't gonna get too punished from it. ZD wasn't in like a spot where he could actually get a forward air and he kind of have a combo starter. And only at 42% here, so not a ton of extra credit neither. So I dig the option from Nick that time. What I don't dig is how frequently ZD is blowing up these edge opportunities from Nick. Like everybody, oh, it's not Tuesday. Dexter, where you at? ZD instead giving up his stock to the gods. We'll have to see if this goes ahead and gives Nick the opportunity he needs to make it back in here, or is he just going to go ahead and clutch it out again? Nick setting himself up for another edge trap. These haven't gone too well, and very nearly getting the reverse hit of that down smash was ZD. Gets it again this time. These air dodges from Nick looking a little bit panicked. I love that blaster just intercepting the option right there off stage and stopping all momentum. 2-frame connected successfully. Not quite going to finish the stock, but this is looking dire. Do it again? Yes, sir. That'll do it for ZD. So, again, NickDistrict willingly went to edge. He said, I think that I can play fine on edge. I can get my camp game. I can get my plank game going. ZD dispossessed him of that idea and his stock. Those hitboxes from Wolf are so good at intercepting what Wii Fit Trainer wants to do with those planking options. To be honest, if I was Nick, I might reconsider. Like, yeah, the edge is safe in most matchups, but it doesn't look like it's safe in this one.
2, 1, go!
And again, that time, this entire combo set up by the fade back fair, so perhaps ZD did change up his game plan at low percents with deep breathing active after that loss in game 1. Toss him off stage, and then immediately catching the greedy deep breathing. NickDistrict put on notice as all of a sudden ZD reeling off 2 dominant wins in a row, and it's looking like he's positioning himself for a third. Good job air dodging out. Nick has learned, don't air dodge in on ZD. Don't give him that opportunity to blow you up, make you look like a fool. Intercepting the jump opportunity. Does ZD have a double jump? He does. He's able to go. Why did that combo? Why did the weak hit of the side B allow ZD to go into advantage all of a sudden? His character's pretty good. That's all I'll say. Up tilt from Nick. Now ZD struggling to land, but cannot quite land the forward tilt. Parrying to the down tilt, though, will give Nick the opportunity to go ahead and load this stock up for ZD, and he desperately needs that here. That's the down tilt that time off of another aggressive side B from ZD. This is a big moment right here. It's like he had deep breathing, he had the ability to start up a string, but instead, no deep breathing, no damage actually applied to ZD so far. And now we're at that spot where you have to worry about things like up air and up tilt killing. Speak of the devil, directly underneath the platform, just go ahead and mash on that up tilt because you know that it is so difficult to punish and strikingly disjointed. Good string here from NickDistrict, though. ZD, how's he going to be able to respond? Not particularly well. He overcommitted to an option right there, assumed that NickDistrict was going to like air dodge back to stage, and instead, Nick picked a different option, managed to claim that stock. Not going to get the fair to back air, so instead settling for the forward smash. Another edge opportunity, but good jump away. And Nick, he really likes that, the forward air into the forward smash. It works out like it's some percents, but I feel like mid-percents, it's just, nah, it's not going to function with that. Delayed mash from ZD, so that allows NickDistrict the opportunity to get the fair. And the deep breathing active. This is an even game if I've ever seen one. Is Nick going to be able to force the game 5? He lands a weak hit of the back air and can't quite get the run-up grab. Instead, ZD gets one of his own. Forces Nick off stage with the back throw. This is a tense spot. No more deep breathing, and the blaster barrage off stage means that Nick can't even go for it. The 2-frame intercepted with that forward tilt. Nick, he was cooking up a storm game 1, but ZD rails off 3 wins in a row with a statement victory. So I think we saw really like a blueprint that NickDistrict had. He knows what he needs to do in those situations, but it just felt as though ZD had that little extra spice right there. Like I mentioned it, that I felt that he was being too aggressive in trying to punish Nick when he had deep breathing on, and looks like we have a statement here. NickDistrict, oh, okay. You're going to hop on and commentate for a bit. Sick. All right, and also, Oolong, I agree with you 100%. Oolong, I had wanted to call this out in chat. He said, look me in the eyes and tell me that ZD deserved that combo he got. No one that's honest can tell you that Wolf deserved that nonsense combo.
I mean, what else is new? Well, we all know my thoughts on this character. I mean, I'm better at Oolong than fighting it, but it's a bullshit character.
It is.
That's my one of the year.
Definitely like the most honest top tier, but anybody that says he's not a top tier is on something crazy.